Hi, welcome. I believe episode 4 of this Untitled series with Jacob. Hello, welcome in to United Spurs of America or Jacob TV, wherever you may be watching. Big up yourself right now. I hope you're doing well. I am. It is a Friday evening, just after 7 p.m. over here. You might be watching this in the morning, so good morning. You might be watching this at night. Hope you're having a good evening to your weekend. I just wanted to come in, probably going to be a little bit shorter than yesterday. Yesterday I got rambling a little bit, so I went about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, today I don't think will be quite as long because there's not as much news, but there are a few things I did want to talk about, and namely, first being Destiny Udogie. He's officially our player now. His loan spell at Udogee's come to an end. So I want to talk about him. I want to talk about some of the things with him and Postecoglou. I believe there's another club as well that is in the race trying to get Destiny Udogie to come to their team. Udogie, to me, quite exciting talent. He's playing right now with the U21s in the World Cup still for Italy. Quite the young player. He's shown, honestly, this is the squad that I've watched in Serie A the most last season. I've admitted already that I watched Bayern Leverkusen as my Bundesliga team, PSV as my desired watching Eredivisie team, and then I had Udinese, for obvious reasons, as my watched Serie A team. Please do hit that like and subscribe real quick before I keep going. I want to see if I can get the numbers up. We're breaking 100 views, so that's nice. I want to see if we can get up to 200, so please do hit that like, hit a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. What I love about this is I think it gives you the chance to kind of comment while you're listening and then comment again. I get repeat comments from y'all, and I really appreciate that. Again, I vow to always reply to your comment here. If you got something to say to me, I will always reply with my thoughts about your thoughts, because honestly, this show goes how we go. So in you, I trust. I hope you trust in me if you're listening to me right now, 2 minutes into this program. So big up yourself right now. But I also did want to talk about Dier. He's linked with Saudi Arabia. The guy on Twitter has got a lot of followers. So I don't know. Maybe we don't buy into it too much. I don't know yet. And then also the certain return of a certain Spanish left back. And if you know who I'm talking about, he posted on Instagram today, his feet reclined on the suitcase, a Louis Vuitton suitcase, might I add. There's a few things why I think this is important, and I'll say it at the end of the video before I wrap up. So let's go ahead and kick things off. Let's start it today with Destiny Udogie. He's in the thumbnail. He's a very important player. I think for us going forward, he can be. Let me rephrase. He can be an important player. So let's see what we could get out of him. I did want to read a quote here, so I will go ahead and I'm going to share my screen. There we go. And I'm going to let y'all read this quote along with me. And this is Destiny Udogie's agent, all right? He says, Udogie's situation is clear. He is a Tottenham player. And we had, this is a quote, by the way. So before I keep going, this is a actual quote, not one of them fake quotes, you know. I know people out there like them fake quotes, them fake news. But hey, I'm only going to read what I think is actual legit information. So the quote from Destiny's agent is this: Udogie's situation is clear. He is a Tottenham player, and we had contact over the last few days because they changed management, and the coach will play a 4-3-3 rather than a 3-5-2, which is what, if you remember, when we originally signed him for Antonio Conte, we did sign him for that 3-5-2 to play that left attacking wing back. It will be different since he will be, I'm assuming, be forced to play in that fullback position instead. The agent goes on to say that Postecoglou is absolutely convinced that Udogie will have space, but the Italian clubs are calling because some feel he needs another step before making the move, perhaps in a top club like Juve, Milan, or Inter. That's interesting because he's suggesting here with that quote, they're almost suggesting that he's not ready for Tottenham Hotspur, that he should go play for Juve, Milan, or Inter in order to maybe step it up so then he can play. Are we thinking, hit me in the comments, do we think maybe Destiny needs another loan to a top Serie A club? For me, I don't. I want to see what he can bring us. I want to see what he could do with Ainge. I feel like Ainge and Udogie, they're going to cook up some nice paella. It's going to be an absolutely killer dish. To me, I don't want to loan him. I'm curious where y'all are at. Do you want to loan Destiny Udogie to say Juve, Milan, or Inter? I don't. What do you want to do? Please let me know down below. The quote goes on to say, I received a call from the Tottenham technical area today and asked us to confirm the plan, which is to go on tour in Thailand. They guarantee the importance of the player as of today. I'm going to highlight that real quick. To go on tour in Thailand, they guarantee the importance of the player as of today. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. I'm going to give you my phone number. Give me a call because this is the kind of news I love this. Honestly, with our signings, I talked about this a little bit on Time Added On. Shout out Alan Clark. I was on his channel a little bit earlier tonight. I talked about the fact that I love Ainge and what he's saying, what's coming out from what he says to these players when he talks to them. They talk to the technical, they didn't say this is Ainge, but they said they got a call from the technical area and they confirmed the importance of this player. They said, nah, Udogie, that's ours. He's important. He's in our plans. He's going to Thailand. Don't talk to Juve. Don't talk to Milan. Get him on a plane. Get him in London. Let's get him training with the team. I'm so excited to see what he could bring. This is a guy, again, he's the reason why I watched Udinese, and I enjoyed the hell out of him. He started off on fire. It was a little. Some people bring up his defensive, that it could be a hole. His defensive capabilities, that could be a hole in his game. I did want to say his seasonal stats. He averaged over 2 tackles per game, over 1 interception, 1.1 interceptions per game, and he would win the possession at least once a game. So. And dribbled past less than once. He was less than 1 on average per game times that he was dribbled past. Those to me are 3 really important things when I look at a defensive stat, because honestly, I think that how many times are you tackling someone? How many times are you intercepting the ball? And then how many times are you getting dribbled past? How many times are you winning us possession? These are things I want to know from a defensive standpoint. I think as an attacker, he's got it all. He can shoot. He has some beautiful goals. I wish I could show the game footage, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But if you go on, hit me up on, DM me on Twitter or something. DM me. I'll send you some compilations I've found of some amazing goals. He's had some crazy right foot curlers, top bins. I mean, nasty stuff. Wetness all around me. True, but I am no island, I think is what he says to himself when he takes some of those shots, because honestly, he's quite impressive with some of his shots. In the Serie A, he did have, I believe, 3 goals in the Serie A, 4 assists. Statistically, on average, Perisic's crosses were more accurate than his this season. But to me, I'm not reading too much into that. Again, I think this kid's got a bright future, and it could be here with Tottenham Hotspur. That's just my feeling. What are your thoughts on Udogie? Please let me know down below. I'm pretty excited about him. I'm excited to see what Ainge Postecoglou can do with him, quite frankly. So the sooner he comes in, the sooner he starts training, the better for me, personally. But I did want to play something for y'all. If you forgot, today, June 30th, let me go ahead and share this real quick. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted, but as of June 30th, what was it? On this day in 2001, this man right here promised to make us proud.
I promise to you, we're going to make you proud. We're going to make you proud.
You hear that? He's going to make us proud. That was on this date in 2021. Wow. Hit me with your favorite Nuno memory, please. Shout out Tottenham Hotspur for that video. Please don't copyright me, but we move. I'll edit it out if it's a problem. No worries. But yeah, I wanted to share that little bit of Nuno information there, and then also I prefaced it earlier in the show. This guy right here, I'm not gonna attempt. Okay, I will attempt to pronounce his name, but Ekrem Kanur. Ekrem Kanur. Let me try that again. Ekrem Kanur. I don't know. Claims Saudi Arabian league clubs are monitoring the situation with Tottenham's 29-year-old English defender Eric Dier. There he is pointing. We know he's good at that. But just a little bit, this guy, look, he's got 231,000 followers. So I'd imagine there's some credibility. Freelance reporter for ESPN. Oh wait, maybe I'll zoom that in. Maybe you can see a little bit better. He's got, see, here it is, 231,000 followers. So he's got 231,000 more followers than me on my personal Twitter. Dang! But he's a freelance reporter, and he claims that Saudi Arabian clubs are monitoring his situation with Eric Dier. If Saudi clubs are listening, anyone out there listening, the situation with Eric Dier, if you want to monitor it, buy him now. He's so good for you. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him pointing, and he can speak a lot of languages. What else do people defend him with? He's misunderstood. He'll give you a service. And what else? This is where live chat's great because y'all would help me out with famous defensive quotes of Eric Dier. But those are just a few that come to my mind. I've called him out publicly on Twitter. People have given me shit about it. That's fine. You can continue to. It doesn't bother me any. I know what I see, which when I see Eric Dier, it's an awful defender. Let's have it right. So it'll be interesting to see what clubs and who. We have to jump at the opportunity to sell this guy. Got to jump at the opportunity. Again, it doesn't really say who. What a comment from that guy. Yeah, everyone wants it. Come on. They're monitoring the situation. The situation is you want him. You need him. He's yours. You can have him. Everyone's gonna root you on for doing it. Maybe not the club that buys him, but the people that I know. I know I'll be rooting it on, at least personally. Curious what y'all would think. How much you taking for Dier? That's the second little subject. Comment below. Hit me with your how much is too much or how much is not enough of Eric Dier. Personally, I think 12 million. That sounds good. We're going to get 10 for Harry Winks. Harry Winks allegedly, he's now his loan at Sampdoria is officially over, Mr. Winks. So he's officially now a Tottenham Hotspur player again. Ainge's big day begins tomorrow. Lots to look forward to. Hopefully a lot more movement again. James Madison, very happy with that deal. Sicario, very happy with that deal. Destiny Udogie is now our player. All these players coming back from loan. Speaking of players coming back from loan, I do want to share another tweet. I got one more tweet for y'all to share. All right, one more tweet. So here it is. Boom. It's in Portuguese. Let me translate that for you. Reguilon posted this on his Instagram that he is coming to London. Do you think he deserves another opportunity? And I think that's a great question. Shout out at Brazil Spurs. They ask a very good question. This is what he posted on his Instagram story. So you can see Londres. It's got the emojis, the airplane, the soccer ball, football, whatever you want to call it, and the UK flag, which if you put the UK flag on YouTube, you're going to get a black flag. It's like a pirate flag on YouTube. I don't know why, but there he is. His feet are on the Louis Vuitton. If you can see that is a Louis Vuitton bag, Milano pants. I don't know what Milano pants are, but he's got Milano pants. Some nice white shoes, look like they ain't been worn once. And his feet are upon what I can only imagine is probably about at least $700 Louis Vuitton or Gucci, whatever that. I'm not good with them brands, but his feet are on it, and he's back in London. And to me, the optics of this you can question. I saw something on Twitter saying he shouldn't have posted a photo of his feet up. Him sitting there relaxing with his feet up. He should have posted him on the treadmill, him on the pitch, him kicking a ball saying I'm back in London instead of I'm sitting, I'm relaxed, kicking my feet up. That the optics look bad because he was, if you remember, a little bit ostracized because he was known for being late. I mean, those legs are freshly waxed as well. If you didn't notice, look at them sons of bitches are shining. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let me know what you think down below. Does Sergio Reguilon deserve another chance? Or should we send him out on loan, sell him, see what we can get for him? Should he play backup to Destiny Udogie? Those are a few questions I have for you. So if you care, if you're still listening, 15 minutes, 14, whatever it may be, if you're still listening to the sounds of my voice, I big up yourself right now. But yeah, tell me down below. Those were the three things I wanted to talk about today. Obviously, I'll just recap them real quick again. Destiny Udogie is officially our player. How does he fit in with Ainge? What do you think big clubs are asking and lurking for him? His agent hinted that maybe he should go to Milan, Inter, or Juve. I want to know what y'all think. Are we sold? I'm sold. Keep Udogie 100%. The next thing I want to know from y'all, how much you taking for Dier? How much is too much? How little is too little for the man Eric Dier? I'm saying 12. We can get 10 for Harry Winks. We can get 12 for Eric Dier. Saudi club, maybe I'll say 15. What do you say? And then the third thing I want to know, does Sergio Reguilon deserve a second chance with Tottenham Hotspur? I think of all the loanees, I'm the most open to the idea of giving him a second chance. When you look at Lo Celso, hell no. And Ndombele, hell no. Joe Rodon, maybe. Probably not, though. But this is a guy that maybe, but probably not, though, is how I feel as well. But hey, maybe he surprises Ainge. Maybe he puts the work in. Maybe he seems serious, and we could really push for something. Who knows? Who knows? Exciting times, exciting times. But anyway, if you are still here, I appreciate yourself. Make sure to hit a like on the way out if you haven't already. Share this around, trying to help get more views on this. This is the 4th consecutive day. Show some love. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1.5K. So if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe already. And I'm not going to bore you anymore, but I do hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I will try and do a live stream this weekend, so keep it locked on here. At some point, there will be something, if not another one of these, talking to you very candidly. Very candidly. But I hope you have a rest of your day. Again, I'm too blessed to be stressed. So anyone trying to miss me, hit me with that negative shit. You know this. Too fresh, too clean. You know what I mean? So anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Big up yourself. Up the lads. And as always, United
Spurs of America with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.